This is like getting an underwhelming birthday gift, maybe some off-brand action. This man is like overcooked french fries, no ketchup. He's moving like a panda. If you've ever been to the zoo, the pandas are just falling over. You ever go to the mall and pull into Abercrombie and Fitch? You walk into that store and you just smell the cologne. What's happening, my beautiful people? My name is Mike LaBelle. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Smash the LaBelle, touch the LaBelle, slap the LaBelle, jingle the LaBelle. You're probably tired of me doing all that. Today, we're starting a new series. If you want more of this content, because we're going to talk overpriced strikers, like the video. Plain and simple, this will be your intro. I know you want the hype of players that are attacking based ASAP, 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 at least normally. So these are guys that cost you an arm and a leg. I'm going to be your FIFA investor, at least on the gameplay end. Most of the time, you get what you pay for, but I'm here to help you make proper decisions. You call me, I'll broker the deal, the FIFA ordeal. Comment below most overpriced players in your opinion. We're looking at strikers, we're looking at center forwards. The criteria on screen, no icons. I'll make a separate video. Players must be overpriced, must be a striker or center forward, as before mentioned. Cheapest to most expensive is how I'm gonna order. I got a top 10, and then one version max of any player. Not gonna have multiple iterations. Always subjective. We're bold with our opinions. We're not gonna be soft. We're not gonna be fugazi. We come in strong on this channel. We stir it up. Chef Dirty Mike. Let's get this cooking session started. Jota. We were waiting for this. There was hype. I wanted the upgrade. I wanted the center forward. This foot item came out. I've used the multiple weekend leagues, and I was disappointed every single time. If anything, the price is settled. We're looking at 70, 80,000 coins in that range. This is like getting an underwhelming birthday gift, maybe some off-brand action. You wanted the Krispy Kreme donut, but instead you got something from Little Max. I don't know who Little Max is. I have no idea. I'm not sure if that's Mac as in Macintosh or Max as in the movie that dealt with Crazy Max. Kill him like Max, run it like Max, Mad Max, Madman Max. There was a movie about Max. I understand why you guys think that I always have some assistance, some extracurricular activity. Not only are my eyes going whatever way, they might look a little red, there might be some drippity drop, but I'm never all the way there with some of these analogies and the intricacies. But I know my FIFA. We move. Iago Aspas. 120,000 coins, and yes, I'm including SBCs. I think he's garbage. And I'm trying to bring up players that I saw in rotation, or I see in rotation, or that was discussed in the live stream or via social media. How y'all get down with the get down with 83 sprint speed and 76 balance, or 83 acceleration. I know it's 83 for one of the two. I remember this release vividly because of some of you saying, oh, I'm making the move. This man is like overcooked french fries, no ketchup. I want to enjoy the fries, but it's not happening. I rate Iago Aspas in real life. Maybe a team of the season version will start to get interesting, or you can join a conversation. A mobile. All the Italians stand up. This man just always ends up being average. Maybe slightly above average. Last year he had a 96 overall. Still didn't rate him. I tried. I put him into motion. I gave a little left, I gave a little right. He became a Dirty Mike associate. And I'm a career builder. I can put a collective of different players into rotation. Immobile's never been that guy. And we're talking 300,000 plus coins. You can't change that he's better off being a dump trucker doing construction at 5 a.m. pissing off the neighbors than what you're getting in terms of output in FIFA. Frankly, if I was Immobile, I would be unhappy. I'll send EA a note. The man's having career years, gets high-rated foot items. It just doesn't translate. Just to be clear, I'm on board with Immobile being much better. I'm not trying to build towards any negativity. I just think he's overpriced for what you're receiving on the virtual pitch. Griezmann. You're forcing this man into your starting 11. Especially, he's getting near that 500,000 coin. Point of perspective, I don't want to go on this ride. I'm not getting on the Griezmann train. It's the same story, the same novel, or the hearsay, the narrative. He's got weak foot issues, and he's not really physical enough to be more brunt, to give you something special there, and he's not fast enough to give you breakaway pace, and then he's not creative enough because you only have the one foot. So you have to have some sort of promo, technically this is a promo, that is going to be enough of a contribution to offset his weaknesses, and this is not it. Chief Lewandowski, happy he received that Team of the Year upgrade. Hand clap. And I knew that he was going to get a Team of the Year, as did you, when this SBC was released. Why did you get suckered into this? I see 93 Lewandowski every weekend league. Still talking about nearly 500,000 coins. He doesn't feel special on the ball. He doesn't give you the particulars, the specifics. At this price point, I need breakaways. I need 30 plus goals every weekend league. I got to have top tier performance, elite level contribution. This is TikTok Lewandowski. Haaland, we've now crossed over the 500,000 coin threshold. Amazing in real life. Would never take that away from him. Upper echelon. One of the most impressive young players we've seen in a long time. But in FIFA, EA's got to either shift the weak foot or the skill moves or both, just to give him something. He needs an edge. He's moving like a panda. If you've ever been to the zoo, the pandas are just falling over. Maybe we call him a sloth? That sounds cruel. Maybe a tortoise? He's finishing the race, but we're not giving out participation trophies. What does that do for us? His turning is so slow in a game where you need to be able to kind of be mechanical at times. And to go left, go right. You have to have left stick control, some of the simplicities. I can't figure out how to use Haaland to maximize my performance. It just doesn't happen. And so many of you at home tweet me. I see him in the weekend leagues. I understand the fandom. I support everything about him in real life. But if we're talking price point in FIFA, this does not measure up. It does not equate well. Guero. We're bringing back the years. This is a downgrade that was an upgrade. 87 overall, flashback, 675,000 coins. I repeat, nearly 700,000 coins. Serious investment. This should be prime time. Absolute filth. And I'm a fan of Aguero. I think he's one of the best Premier League strikers of all time. But 84 sprint speed? And it wouldn't bother me as much if this was coming in at a different price point. If Aguero was 300,000 coins, 400,000 coins, I'd accept it. But if you're knocking this out, and a lot of you did, because I saw the question marks, I saw them in squads, you better speak Spanish fluently, or you were born in Manchester. There has to be some sort of on the actual pitch conversation or correlation or appreciation to spend this many coins, this much coins. It might even be worse because you can't get them back. This was an untradeable SBC, squad, building, challenge. There's no way you're using Aguero right now and you're happy about his performance. I don't believe you. And he's not even built to be a super sub because he doesn't have the burner or the nitro or the Kickstarter. He needs Red Bull. Gabriel Jesus, his teammate, 900,000 coins. And I like Jesus. And he definitely has upward swing or trajectory. There's potential here. But 900,000 coins for the current model in hopes of reaching certain levels of potential in the future and your coins are held up? This doesn't work for me. 3-star weak foot. You ever go to the mall and pull into Abercrombie and Fitch? You walk into that store and you just smell the cologne. You almost smelling the 6-pack. I'm sure the cologne would work just fine, but it's too much. That's how I feel about Gabriel Jesus. He does the job. He's a good quality striker, but he's just too much. Aubameyang. You see the trend. We're going all Premier League. Over 1 million coins for Aubameyang. And I like Aubameyang. I can get down with them. I can use this foot item. But many of you will struggle with Aubameyang. He doesn't turn cleanly. He's not swift. He's a little bit clunky. And when you're paying over 1 million coins, your expectation should be through the roof. We can get into watch examples. This is a Rolex price point. But instead, they're not as accredited partner. They're giving you a tutor. If you know watches, that will make a lot of sense and you're respected. If you don't, I might have lost you slightly. That's 71 balance. It just impacts his turning so drastically. Oatmeal in the morning, thick. Somehow I was gonna try to relate that into slower turning, but it's definitely a reference that deals with thickness. Good morning. Topping my list, and his price has held. I don't understand Harry Kane. I know this is the best version we've seen. It's major upgrades, and I'm sure that played a factor. Also being English, being in the Premier League, Tottenham fans erupted, but over 1.3 million. I think on the Xbox is even more. Let me get a price check. I should mention all of these price points have been in the PlayStation realm. The Xbox 1.4 plus. He still doesn't have the skill moves. He's still not going to turn in a special manner, and he's fast for Harry Kane, but he does not feel as fast as some of the speed demons. or the specialist, the route runners. You just won't receive what makes Harry Kane so gifted and so impressive on the actual pitch in FIFA, because it deals with timing and positioning, which they don't really have statistics that you can gravitate towards that then say this guy's gonna give you a certain output. In fact, how is Harry Kane's positioning an 89? That's what Harry Kane does better than the rest of the world. I would even make a case for him having a 5-star weak foot. I'm not sure how to justify or to make a case, Detective Mike, for Harry Kane at these price points. The competition is so much better if you're paying for this type of model, or if you have this sort of budget to work with for your starting 11. You could go get yourself a premium icon or some of the best of the best with promos, with proven players. That's just me. Also, to rub some salt in the wounds, as an Everton supporter, we just had a 5-4 victory over Tottenham. It was a wild game. I'm very happy about that result. From a neutral perspective, I know you were entertained. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like on the video. It tells me you want more from this series. I'll obviously have a lot more content coming out ASAP. We have been uploading daily. If you want gameplay, twitch.tv/Mike LaBelle. Run up the comments. I'm looking forward to your opinion. I'm sure there's many different players at different price points that you believe are overpriced and bad investments, and that's what I'm looking to have right here. We're gonna have the Reddit section in the comments, the back and forth, ins, outs, the community vibe, because that's what we're all about. I make videos for the community, by the community, with my strong FIFA knowledge and opinions and dodgy analogies. I appreciate you. I only wish you health, wealth, and prosperity. Stay beautiful, my friends.